started in just a few seconds. Sheboygan the loser in the first game by a score of 10-6. Hopefully Jared Recolaitis can carry us to a split in the doubleheader for Green Bay. Jake Potashek is leading off at third. Ethan Hurd is at short this game, batting second. Peyton Connolly is playing second, batting third. Connolly, pardon me. James Bornick is batting fourth, playing third. First pitch of the game is a strike. Brady LaViolette is catching, batting fifth. Brian Gerbers is in center field, batting sixth. Another pitch in for a strike. Brendan Willitson, moving from DH to left field, is batting seventh. Ethan Hobetler is the DH, batting eighth, and batting ninth is Garth Froth, who came in and pinch hit in game one. And Jared making quick work of that leadoff hitter, recording a strikeout. Defensively for Sheboygan, they have Neese at first. Blake Bradford is at second. Harry's over at third. Chase Hanselman's at short. Ames, Walker, and Perez, Alex Perez, playing out in right field. Ames in left and Walker in center, of course. Catching this ball game is Ian Mary, and of course Jared Recolaitis is on the mound. Rec in 3 games, has in 3 starts, he has 2 complete games. In 18 innings pitched, he's only given up 10 hits, has 25 strikeouts. Another impressive stat is only 3 walks, Lucas, and a 3-0 record.
Most impressive stat, probably just 1 run given up in those starts. 1 home run. We
have Doug Steinke behind home plate this game. Peyton Keller moves out to the bases. Those gentlemen did a nice job in the first game. Breaking ball called, strike 3.
They would know about Recolaitis. He's going to work really fast and he's going to strike you out.
I updated the standings in the Wisconsin State League. Green Bay improves on their first place position with a 6-1 record now. Sheboygan drops to 3-2 in the Northeastern Wisconsin Baseball League. Green Bay jumps ahead of Sheboygan with a 5-3 record. They're now in second place. Max, remember, are 5-0. And Sheboygan drops to 5-4. Those are your updated standings. One ball, 2 strikes on the number 3 hitter, Connolly. Good pitch on the inside corner, swung on and missed, and a quick 1-2-3 first for Green Bay. All their players went down on strikeouts. When we come back, it'll be Sheboygan at bat in the first inning.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. Serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Owen Lopez is going to be starting for Green Bay in this game. Let me go through the batting order for Sheboygan. Gus Walker leading it off again in center. Chase Hanselman is at short, batting second. Harry Stelt is at third, hitting third. Batting fourth is the Northwoods Chemical cleanup hitter, Jacob Neese. Jacob playing first base to start this game. Jimmy Jurgensen moves to DH. Ian Mary's now catching. Alex Perez is in right. Blake Bradford batting eighth is the second baseman, and Alex Ames batting ninth and playing left field. Sheboygan looking to gain a split in this game. They lost the first game, like I mentioned, 10-6. Game lasted 2 hours and 10 minutes.
A lot of offense.
Yeah, and I was checking. Logan Papelhorn did not get a save in that game. It was just a win. Ball hit foul down the third base side, but it's out of play.
Walker had a rough game one, going 0 for 4, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0 for 4. Did get a RBI on a fielder's choice.
He's just a difference maker if he can get on base with his stolen base ability.
Right. That'd be an interesting challenge because LaViolette is a pretty good catcher back there. Three-two pitch, swung on and missed. Do you have any information on their starter? Owen Lopez. Lucas getting his phone out. He's kind of like Emmer. He knows how to use that thing. Hanselman up. Chase had 3 hits in the first game.
All we've seen so far, Marty, are strikeouts. First 4 batters going down.
Yeah, it's good for us and bad for us. 2-0 is the count. Three-0 pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. Count is full. Oh, good fastball. Now it's 3-2. Owen DePrez in a couple of games has pitched 9 innings. Gave up 6 hits. It's a strikeout, but Violet's got to throw down for the out. So give Hanselman a strikeout and then a 2-3 put out. That brings up Harry Stelt.
Make it 5 in a row, Marty. Strikeouts.
Yeah, this is not good. Harry looking to break that streak. Strikeouts. Yeah, Harry has not been the Harry we're used to so far this year. There's a line drive base hit. Good job, CJ. You're finally doing something right over there. Jacob Neese is next. Another left-hander, Lucas. Surprising. The
They must have seen
first game starter for them did really well.
They must have seen something that they liked, or maybe that's just their two best guys. But he's looked good so far. Beside the hit, he's struck out Walker and Hansel with pretty much ease.
Jacob checks his swing. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harry on at first with a base hit to center. Pitch is low, it evens the count. Called, strike 3, and that ends the Sheboygan first. Yes.
Yep. Both pitchers strike out the side.
You know, that guy's name is not.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef. It's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen?
We threw this out during the first game, but I want to mention it again here in game 2. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. And then Hayden Price and Brian Price, the coaches for Green Bay, like to wish their father, who's watching back in Illinois, a happy Father's Day. Bouncing ball out to second. And an out is recorded without it being a strikeout. James Bornick grounding out to make the first out of the inning.
Make it 6 for 7 now, strikeouts.
Brady LaViolette had the big hit of the ball game, cracking a 3-run homer in the 6th inning. Nice and sunny now. High bouncing ball, but foul.
Assume a lot warmer game day temperature than our first game.
Yes, 70 degrees at game time. First one was 64 degrees. Slow roller out the short. This can be a tough play. And good play by the shortstop, Hanselman, and a good scoop at first base by Neese. And an out is recorded.
He has played some shortstop at second base this year. Gold glove level.
Brian Gerbers is up for the Blue Ribbons. 2 outs. We're in the 2nd inning. No score. wonder if Stanky has an apartment in Sheboygan because we always see him at the park. Pop up out to Walker in center, and he makes the catch. And another 1-2-3 inning in the second. Hopefully Sheboygan can come up with some runs in the bottom half.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Jimmy Jurgensen is going to lead off the second inning for Sheboygan. Jimmy is DHing in this one. Jimmy was 1 for 2 in the first game with an RBI. Dance contest going on here at the park. The chicken dance. Winner gets a gift card to Legend Larry's. They've been a valued sponsor for a number of years.
Another lefty-lefty matchup like you were saying earlier. For Jimmy
Right.
Ferguson.
Owen DePrez on the mound for the Ribbons. Check swing by Jimmy is called the ball. 2-1. Oh, Jimmy thought he checked his swing, and Doug Steinke said no. And from up here in the booth, it looked like he checked his swing.
Looked very similar to the pitch before.
2-2. DePrez's pitch is down low, 3-2. And a pitch is just outside. Jimmy draws a walk.
Another walk for Jurgensen.
Yeah, I was just going to look that up. It says he had one last game and now one here. It's 12 walks on the season. That gives him the team lead in that department. And Ian Mary up next. Ian 1 for 3 in game 1. It's one down the right field side, but way out of play. Sean stalking the parking lot with his glove, hoping to get some foul balls.
No 50-50 today for him to win in the second game.
Oh, really? I know Kevin said he was going to be gone, but I thought they were still going to sell him or have it. Maybe not, huh? No 50-50 this game. You can stay home and listen to the live stream. Balk is called. And that'll advance Jimmy. Couldn't see what was done wrong, but do it again so we can check it out. Ian had a good pitch to hit, but fouled it straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit outside.
Waiting for Stanky to ring him up on that one.
I wouldn't have been surprised if he did. But it was outside. Ian hanging tough. That pitch comes in high. Full count. Jimmy's on at second with a walk, and a balk sent him to second. And the ball gets by. And Mary draws a walk. And I don't know, what do you think, Lucas? Wild pitch or pass ball?
I'm giving a wild pitch on that one.
Wild pitch sends Jimmy to third. Alex Perez with a great opportunity to get Sheboygan on the board. Nobody out, runners on first and third. Green Bay playing their infield deep. Looks like they're going to try to go for 2. They'll give up 1 run.
Really confident in that offense they have. I mean, they scored 10 runs on one of Sheboygan's better pitchers just the first game.
We talked a little bit during game 1 about Reese Piatek, the starting pitcher, left-hander, threw a pretty nice game. But the one bugaboo was the walks. He had 6 walks in the game. And you can see right here that Owen DePrez is having a little bit of control trouble too. Alex checks his swing, confirmed by the base umpire, makes the count 2-1.
The A's as a team just walk a lot of games. You know, opposing pitchers really rack up a lot of walks.
78. Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy. A double play, 1-6-3. Jimmy could have been running home. They weren't looking at him. But it is a double play. Perez hits into it, and that's going to bring up Blaine Bradford.
Bradford looking for his first hit this year, too.
Yeah, base running mistake. Cost us a run. Blaine takes that one for a strike. Blaine Bradford. Looking for his first hit of the season. And a strikeout. Sheboygan with a great opportunity, but it was wasted. We do not score in the second inning, and after 2 complete, 0-0.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
Brendan Willitson, the left fielder, is going to lead off the third inning. Jared Recolaitis has sent down the first 6 blue ribbon hitters.
Yeah, look at
And
that.
as I say that, base hit to center.
Way to go.
It's all on me, Lucas.
I had my fair share of jinxes last game.
Ethan Hobetler, the DH, is up. Ethan was at third base in the first game. Nice sunny day. That wind is continuing to blow out to left field. Bouncing ball right up the middle, just missed Recolaitis. Standing on the mound, good start for Green Bay with a couple of base hits in the third.
Again, that bottom of the order for Green Bay doing damage.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. 1 for 4, 0 for 2, 1 for 3. In the first game, they weren't that hot.
Only Hobetler's third hit of the year.
Good bunt. Mary with a good play on a fine bunt by Garrett Foth. Jake Potasic up now is when he could use some of those strikeouts, Lucas.
Yep, struck out the first 3 in the order, and Potasic was one of them.
Willitson on third, Hobetler's on second. There's 1 out. Potasic up. Jake playing at third base. He was at short in game 1. Recolaitis with a long look in for the sign. The pitch is called a strike on the inside corner.
Infield coming in, too, for the A's. You would think with third and second, 1 out.
Ball is popped up into left. Could be a play at the plate. And no. Runner on third, Willitson doing the smart thing. Staying there, was not hit deep enough. Eason Hurd, who was called out in the first inning, is up now with 2 outs. Jared with an opportunity to work out of the jam. There's a drive out into a short left. That's going to drop, and it's going to bring home 2 runs. Hurd, first pitch swinging, has a 2 RBI single, and Green Bay breaks out on top, 2-0.
That single right there just doubled the amount of earned runs that Recolaitis has given up all year.
That's going to bring up Peyton Conley, second baseman. So close, Lucas.
Yep.
Grounder to Harry.
Gosh.
And not good play out there on the infield, actually. The second baseman did not cover the bag, but Harry able to make the throw across and get the hitter. And after 2.5, Green Bay on top, 2-0.
Estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
We were talking about sloppy infield play. Blaine Bradford was should have been covering second on that grounder to Harry, and Harry looked over, saw nobody was there, so he made the play to first. And Jacob Neese making another fine play over there. I think he's had at least two, maybe three plays where the throws have short hopped, but he's able to get every one. Sheboygan operating from behind.
Green Bay's averaged 8 runs per game coming to game 2 during Wisconsin State League play.
That's a lot of runs. Pitch is down low.
And they already got 2 off one of the best pitchers they're probably going to see this season.
Yeah, right. That makes it hard, and Sheboygan doesn't seem to be swinging the bat real well, at least not in game 1. Not as good as we'd like. Left 12 men on base in the first game. And we had talked about it. Oh,
wow.
My. Right at DePrez, and he looked in his glove, and there was the ball.
Yeah.
Alex, good at bat.
Yeah,
Tough luck.
That is hard to believe. What a catch.
Gus Walker looking to get a little hot. He did not have a hit in the first game and struck out his first at bat in this game. A pretty nice crowd for game 2. Lucas Schulze and Mike Martin, that's me, doing the live stream. Pitch is outside. Gus with a bouncer over the pitcher's head. Throw across is not in time. Gus with an infield hit. It'll be interesting to see what Gus does now. He's a very prolific base stealer, but facing a left-hander.
Yeah. And we've seen the Violets during throwdowns in between innings make some really nice throws.
Chase Hanselman up next. DePrez throws that first pitch way high for a ball. I don't know if you noticed on this last pitch, but DePrez did not lift his front leg much. He did the old slide step to...
Maybe he's in the stretch with the runner on base, especially trying to work quick with Walker on base.
Yeah, exactly. That's what he's doing. Hanselman not happy with himself. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harry waiting on deck.
Hanselman had 3 hits in the first game and was on base 4 times.
Pitch is up high for a ball. Bouncing ball to short. This could be 2 out at second. And the throw is in time. 6-3 double play. And that ends the Sheboygan third after 3 complete. Green Bay 2, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
James Bornick is going to lead off Green Bay's top of the fourth. James grounded out, second to first, his first time. It seemed like that last half inning when they got 3 hits off a wreck that they did a lot of swinging early in the count.
I mean, they had, what, 11 hits last game?
12.
12 hits. All right. They sure to put the bat in the ball.
Sheboygan finished with 8 last game. Home ball to Hanselman. He gathers and throws. Whew. Another nice play by Neese to rise up to catch that high throw and keep his foot on the base. Brady LaViolette up next. I know we're not keeping pitch count today, but there certainly is a difference between Eric's first few innings and Reclitus's first few innings in terms of the number of pitches.
Very different. Schmitz, I felt like the first 2 innings, I think it was, he had 2 runners on, and he gave up a run in that second inning, but Reclitus is working right through him.
Yeah, we mentioned the left on base, 12 for Sheboygan in game 1. Green Bay left 7. But the point is he was putting too many runners on, and uncharacteristically, you had mentioned it too, 2 walks and a hit batter.
Yep.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 strikeouts now for Jared Reclitus.
His first since that first inning, 3 up, 3 down.
Gerber's up next. Gerber's playing center field. Michael Myers liked that pitch. Yeah, baby. One of the many sound clips that CJ has that he plays to make the game more enjoyable for the fans here at the park. Ooh, look at that kid down there in the A's jersey. That is an old one. Oh, can you see him?
Yes, we can. No,
now he walked away. Bouncing ball, Hanselman hangs back.
Gosh.
There's a solid throw, 1-2-3 inning. Let's see if Sheboygan can get something in the bottom of the 4th. It's getting late.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Wingism number 1, the Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 2, the Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. You serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Our quiz question for this ball game is: in the movie 61, Thomas Jane plays Mickey Mantle while Barry Pepper plays who? One more time, I'll give you that question. In the movie 61, Thomas Jane plays Mickey Mantle while Barry Pepper plays who? We will be giving you that question a little later this bottom half of the fourth, since Lucas forgot to tell me to do it in the top of the fourth.
My bad, Marty.
That's all right, Lucas. We'll keep you around.
Yeah.
At least until Emma shows up.
2 strikes.
Are you going to be able to make it on Tuesday?
Yes. Yep.
Yep. Oh, Wednesday.
I'll be there both days.
Okay, great. Harry hoping to catch a hot streak. Ball is hit out into short right. And coming on and making the catch was the right fielder, Garrett Foth. There have been times, Lucas, when Harry has hit the ball pretty nicely and he gets robbed for a hit. And then there's ones like that where he really didn't hit it that great, but the fielder makes an outstanding play and he gets robbed for a hit again.
Yeah, that line drive that he hit right in the nose earlier.
Yeah.
Or game 1.
Game 1, right.
Yeah, tough break.
Jacob with a big swing and a miss. Jimmy Jurgensen waiting on deck. A pitch on the inside corner called for a strike. 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch by DePrez. Owen DePrez pitching a good ball game, and he's getting some help from his friends. By the way, and I know we talked about this before the game, there was a post the last time we did a live stream game about the Beatles and Michael Jackson, who sold the most records. And I checked a couple different lists. The Beatles are the #1 selling album group, but Michael Jackson has the top all-time selling single album, which is Thriller. So I'm sticking by my answer. I don't care what any of you guys say down there. CJ's not impressed. Jimmy with a swing and a foul tick. There's 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 4th.
Talk about pitch count earlier, Barty. DePrez has got to have a very efficient pitch count right now.
Yep, I'd agree. Jimmy with not a good swing there. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Sheboygan. After 4 complete, it's still Green Bay 2, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support organizations like Hope House Mission and New Hope Shelter that give people around here warmth, shelter, and care.
Me spells the great taste of Sheboygan.
What does it take to stay in business for 75 years? It's not only featuring USDA choice beef, it's not caring about every single one of our 30 varieties of bratwurst. Nope. After being family owned for 3 generations, we've learned it's about you. At Miesfeld's Market, we give back to the community and our customers always come first. Since 1941, we've been feeding our neighbors, so come by and see what we've got today.
Wingism number 3, the Peter Heater.
Oh, so hot.
Oh, so hot!
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. Wingism number 4, tea time.
What are you, having tea with the queen? Hello. Nice.
Brendan Willitson is going to lead off the 5th inning for Green Bay. Yes, we know we did not give the trivia answer in the bottom of the 4th, so we'll do it here in the top of the 5th. Rick Lightus wind up in the pitch. Willitson pops it up, but it's going to go out of play.
Willitson was part of that 3-hit 3rd inning that got the Blue Ribbons their 2 runs.
Golf that one out into center field for a base hit. Good start, and that's how he started the 3rd inning with that hit. So he leads off again with the base hit. And that's going to bring up Ethan Hobetler. Okay, the question was, in the movie 61, Thomas Jane plays Mickey Mantle while Barry Pepper plays who? Nobody knows up in the booth except me. Last name does start with an M, but it's not Musial. Mickey Mantle is played by Thomas Jane. Barry Pepper plays Roger Maris. Good try, Bill.
1 for 2 for Bill today.
And another base hit. This was the part of the order that gave us all that trouble in the 3rd.
4 for 4 today. The 8-9 hitter, 7-8-9.
See if Foth is going to be bunting again.
Same exact situation he had in the 3rd inning.
Harry playing even with the bag at 3rd. And a breaking pitch is fouled off. Normally, if you want to try and have a play at 3rd, Harry would stay back, and he is right now. And Jared Reklitis has to cover the 3rd base side. It's almost like having double duty. Jimmy will be rushing in on the bunt from 1st. Good stop by Mary. Five hits now for Green Bay.
4 of them from their 7, 8, and 9 hitter.
Right, yeah. Sheboygan with 2. Ball is bunted in front of home plate. The only play is over at 1st. Foth does it again. Gets the runners over to 2nd and 3rd with a sac bunt. And that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter.
I'm like, guess he's going to fly out to left.
Yeah, Jake Robotchik. Infield is in. Right down New Jersey Avenue with that pitch for strike 1. Pitch is low. Evens count at 1-1. Critical juncture of the game. We're in the bottom of the fifth of a 7-inning game. We can't allow Green Bay any more runs. Top half of the fifth. Not the way DePrez has been pitching for them.
A walk isn't the worst thing in the world. It gets a play at every base, but
Be interesting to see what Sheboygan does if the bases were loaded, if they play the middle infield back for a double play. Fouled off. 2-2 is the count. Time called at home plate. Reclitis taking a little bit too long for the batter. He didn't like it, so he calls time. 2-2 pitch coming up. Good breaking ball, but batter able to check his swing. Toshik up. And ball 4. First walk of the game for Jared.
Bashatek did lead the Blue Ribbons in walks coming into today.
I think you mentioned that in the first game, and he didn't draw a walk in the first game. He was hit by a pitch. But you had mentioned his high batting average and getting on base a lot. Perfect for a leadoff hitter. Big swing and a miss by Hurd. He wasn't waiting around. He had the 2 RBI single back in the second. In the third, that was. In the top of the third, they scored 2 runs. Pitch just off the outside corner. Ian Mary trying to frame it. Bouncing ball to short. Out at 2. Relay not in time. Hurd hits into a fielder's choice. He will get credit for an RBI. He has all the RBIs for Green Bay in this game.
A smart move by Hellbetler. He was kind of waiting at scoring from second to third to kind of block the ball from Hanselman a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. If the umpire thinks he's creating interference, he could call him out, and then all the runners would have to return to their base. As it is, they have another run in, and 2 outs, runners on first and third. Connolly with a swing and a miss. Peyton, a good-looking left-handed hitter, takes that one for a strike. It's 3-0 Green Bay. We're in the top of the fifth. Sheboygan with only 3 more at-bats. They can't tie it up. And that ends the inning. Another strikeout for Reclitis, but Green Bay comes up with a run. And after 4.5, it's Green Bay 3, Sheboygan nothing.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for more than yourself. You help support sustainability in all our communities.
Thank you.
Today, tomorrow, and for years to come.
At Northwoods, we are a family. And like your family, our main concern is safety. As a leader in the cleaning and sanitation industry, we're doing our utmost to support and supply essential cleaning, sanitizing, and maintenance products to your family and business. And we're introducing new products, like our Cool Water Personal Hand Sanitizer with essential oils. Our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected by COVID-19. At Northwoods, we're protecting you through this pandemic and the next.
Owen DeBrez getting ready to pitch to Ian Mary in the bottom of the 5th inning. Sheboygan has not had their hitting shoes on this game with only 2 hits. Their best chance to score was in the 2nd when the first two hitters, Jurgensen and Mary, walked, but they were not able to manufacture a run at that juncture. Ian first swinging, fouls it out of play. Breaking pitch stays outside, evens the count at 1-1. Our next games will be on Tuesday of this week versus Kewaskum. That's a Newble action game. And then on Wednesday, when the Milwaukee heavy hitters come to town, that'll be a Wisconsin State League game. We look forward to bringing you those games. We should have the entire crew, Emma, Lucas, and myself. Another ball hit foul.
Mary fouled off a lot of pitches in his first at bat. He's already fouled off, I think, 4 this at bat, 3 or 4.
Ian drew a walk his first time. There's a ground ball in the hole at short. Good stop. Long throw across is in time. Hurd with a really nice play in the hole. 6-3 put out. Alex Perez is up next. Alex hit into a 1-6-3 double play in that 2nd inning when Sheboygan was threatening. Alex Perez has had a tough start to his A's career. Looking to get cranked up. Only hitting 125. He'll do better than that before the season's done. Pitch just a little bit inside. Ooh, good swing, but foul ticked it into the mitt of LaViolet. Owen DePrez looks really good.
Yeah, he has been lights out.
That's a tough call for the umpire at first base to see if the batter swung or not. That's why in a 4-man setup or a 3-man setup, the guy on left-handed hitter, the first base umpire would not make the call. It'd be the third base umpire.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't matter, right.
DePrez has faced, his maximum batters faced so far is 4 in an inning.
Blaine Bradford is up. First pitch is fouled out of play. Riley Palmquist coaching over at first base, almost bumped into Bornick. Other ball hit down the right field side, but out of play.
DePrez has also retired the last 6 A's.
It's 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Bradford trying to get a 2-out rally started. Pitch is inside. Evens the count at 2-2. Ball 3. Walk is a good way to get a rally started.
Yeah. Get Ames up, you lined one right back at DePrez's last time up.
Swing and a miss. DePrez looking awfully strong. Struck out the last 2 A's batters to end the 5th. After 5 complete, Green Bay 3, Sheboygan nothing.
Let me tell you a story about a beer rooted in the heart of America, found in a community where a handshake is a sure contract, brewed for those who found opportunity in challenge and hope in tomorrow, raised by generations, willing to sip, share, risk, remember. This is a story bigger than beer. This is the story of the American spirit.
All right, guys, we got teriyaki, honey barbecue, and mild. Enjoy. All right, DOA wings, hottest on the menu.
You got a problem?
James Bornick is up. He'll lead off the 6th inning. Rucklitis pitching a fine game. Offense is not. A lot of checks down to first base. We got to move that first base umpire over to third. We can get a better look at that check swing. Ball's fouled straight back off the screen.
Bornick's one of the ribbon's best, but he's 0 for 2 today. But
James was 3 for 4 with a couple RBIs in the first game. So, Lucas, you nailed that one. That strike makes it 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Bornick. That is strikeout number 6 for Jared. Brady LaViolette up. Brady 0 for 2 in this game. He hit that difference-making 3-run homer in the 5th that gave the Blue Ribbons the lead, which they never surrendered. after that. Falls that one down. Third base coach picks it up, gives it to Harry.
The middle of the order for the Blue Ribbons is 0 for 7 right now.
Bottom half, would we say 4 for 4 technically, with a couple sacrifices? Called strike. Beautiful breaking pitch that time by Rec. And a change of pace. Got the batter swinging. Accentuate the positive. 7 strikeouts.
Yes. And only 1 walk.
Brian Gerber's up. I don't know about you, but I like that number 25. I think that just looks so nice on his back.
Oh yeah, great number.
Ball hits off the shin guard of Ian. Another pitch and lower part of the zone called a strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Gerbers. Quick working Reclitus. Oh, that one I thought he did swing, and he was in excellent position to call it.
Finally, third time's the charm.
When there's a right-handed batter, it makes a whole lot of difference. Bouncing ball in the hole. Bradford unable to come up with it. Bill says an E4.
Really don't know if you need the dive for that one. It looked like he had a play on it. But
it would have been a fine play had he made it, that's for sure. He filled the gap, got over there. Oh, we get to the troublesome part of the lineup. 7, 8, and 9. There are 2 outs. Be interesting to see if Gerbers, who has good speed, tries to steal a base with 2 outs. First pitch is a strike. Neese holding him on at first base. That ball fouled back. When we get to the bottom of the 6th, it'll be Ames, Walker, and Hasselman, 9-1-2 batters in Sheboygan's lineup. Ball is popped up. Ian makes the catch, and that ends the 6th inning for Green Bay, but they still lead it by a thing.
Estimated hold time is now less than 96 minutes. We thank you for your patience.
Sorry, are you still there?
Yes.
Okay, please hold.
CJ just giving us some pitch totals. Reclitus with 74, and Deprez with, I believe it was 82. much information for an old guy. Ames, another Plymouth guy, Lucas.
Really?
Attends Concordia University, Wisconsin.
Multiple Plymouth guys and multiple Concordia University guys, too.
Yeah, right. Jimmy, I think, is finishing up there. Ames with a good swing, but a miss. We're in the 6th inning, and Ames is coming up to bat for the 2nd time. That's not a lot.
You had that liner right back at the Prez.
Yeah, I remember that.
Catch.
Pitch called a ball. Ames looking to get a hit, get on base in some way. Pitch is low. Alex did have a hit in game 1, and he drew a couple of walks. That ball is drilled down the left field line, but bounces well foul. I think it rolled underneath the screen because the left fielder didn't pick it up. You can kind of see it laying out there. Come on, Alex. Get on base. Ball hit out to right. Fourth makes a nice catch. Garrett Foth had a nice catch off of Harry's bat in the 4th inning. Robbed Harry of a hit.
Little blooper and diving catch.
Gus Walker. Gus has Sheboygan's only hit. No, 1 of 2. Harry's got the other one. Owen DePrez. A lot of presence on the mound. He looks good.
He set down the last 8 A's now. Gus was the last guy to reach back in the 3rd.
Gus hits it hard. Oh, nice pickup. And the throw to first is in time. Conley with the good play. Green Bay had 3 errors in the first game, but there were a number of times they made some very fine defensive plays, and they have no errors in this game, and they've
more fine defensive plays.
They have been doing some good glove work. Line drive past the shortstop Hurd. Base hit.
4 hits now between the 2 games for Hanselman.
Yeah, yeah.
All singles.
Been pretty good. And that brings up Harry. Harry does have a hit. Harry foul ticked it right into the mitt of Brady LeViolet. Show him where you live, Harry. Bouncing ball to short. Hurd all the way across in time. And that ends the 6th inning. After 6 complete, Green Bay on top, 3-0.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support programs like Boys and Girls Clubs and Girls Who Code that show kids they can dream anything and do even more.
Carrier asks, what does comfort mean to you? We know it means more than just the temperature. And the people who invented modern air conditioning keep inventing new ways to make you comfortable. Carrier, turn to the experts.
For your heating and cooling needs, call Advanced Comfort Systems, Sheboygan's only Carrier factory authorized dealer.
Cold beer on a Friday night, a pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio.
Ethan Hobetler is going to lead off. He's part of that bottom of the order that's been giving us so much trouble.
Yeah.
Ethan is 2 for 2 in the ball game with a run scored. Rucklitis fires in a strike. We're in the 7th inning of a 7-inning game. It's been a fast mover. Both pitchers pitching fine ball games. In that 3rd inning, when they scored their first two runs, it was a 2-out single. So they did it with 2 outs. And then in the 5th inning, when they scored their 3rd run, that was also with 2 outs.
Yeah, that when they scored the runs in the 3rd inning, felt for a second that Reclais has got to get out of it. He got the fly out to left, and then
next guy at first pitch.
Yeah, Hurd.
Hobetler struck out. It brings up Garrett Foth, who's made a couple of nice plays out and right, but his biggest contributions have actually been with the bat, laying down 2 really good sacrifice bunts to advance runners from 1st and 2nd to 2nd and 3rd. He did not start game 1, but he did make an appearance late in the game and drew a walk and scored. Hey, we got 3 outs to work with. Lucas, we can do it.
Yep, 3 outs and 3 runs. Middle of the order, too. Neese, Jurgensen, and Mary.
Yeah, it's 3 good batters. Fly ball out to right. Perez comes over and makes the fine running catch. That's an interesting combination, Alex Perez. If he's not behind the plate catching, he's out in the outfield.
Play a little first, too.
That's right, he did. Just a couple games ago. Jake Potasic up. Jake walked his last time. Easton Hurd waiting on deck. Reclitus has looked really good today, just hasn't been able to get any offensive support.
Yeah, he's throwing a lot of strikes.
That's for sure. And there's another one.
Just the 1 walk.
And he has 8 strikeouts.
That 3rd inning really was the killer. The 3 hits and the sack bunt.
Cossack hanging in there. There are 2 outs. We're in the 7th inning. Oh, that one had to hurt. Could hear it up here. Hit him right in the leg. Sounded like a new one, CJ. We'll play it once in a while. Hurd up. Hurd has all 3 RBIs for the Ribbons. The one thing that has remained consistent all of both games, there's a ground ball, nice pickup and an out, has been the wind blowing out.
Keep seeing that flag at center just going all left.
All right, after 6.5, Green Bay on top.
Whenever you shop Meijer, you don't just feed yourself or your family. You help support programs like Simply Give that feed our neighbors in need.
Thank you.
Working in my family's supper clubs, this is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about families coming together. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
1. The Flavor Saver. Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor. 2. The Joker.
Then her dad walked in. Dude, we're done eating. Use a napkin. You serious? Yeah. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Why so serious?
Legend Larry's, the definition of flavor.
Jacob Neese is going to lead off the 7th inning for Sheboygan. They trail it 3-0. At least they're not down 6 runs like they were in the first game heading into the 7th. Owen DePrez has been very good. I give him a lot of credit. I think you said earlier the most runners Sheboygan has had on base in an inning was 2, and that only happened once.
Yep. He hasn't faced more than 4 batters in an inning either.
Allowed only 3 hits, no runs so far. Big swing and a miss. Jacob pops that one up on the infield. Call is made, and the catch is made by Connolly. Jacob is out on a pop-up. That brings up Jimmy. DePrez has 8 strikeouts in the game, too.
DePrez has really had the best of Jimmy so far. He's made him look silly a couple times.
Yes, you're right.
He does have a walk, though.
Yep.
With the strikeout.
That was in the 2nd inning. Jimmy walked, went to second on a balk, went to third on a wild pitch, and Sheboygan not able to get him home.
The only real threat Sheboygan's ever had today.
Pitch is outside. Green Bay has turned 2 double plays on Sheboygan. Jimmy took that inside pitch and drilled it down the right field line for a base hit.
Continues that hitting streak, doesn't he now?
I don't know if what you heard me say, but I've been getting these notifications from Game Changer, and part of the notes for this game was Jimmy coming into the game with a 5-game hitting streak.
And he had one last game.
Yeah, and he had one last game, and now this one here.
7.
So make that a 7-game hitting streak. And we got a runner for Jimmy. Didn't catch who that was, but we'll figure that out. Bill, who's running? Peyton Anderson is in. Mary swinging at that first pitch, fouled it off. After Mary, it's going to be Alex Perez.
See if Mary can bring that tying run to the plate.
Yeah, makes a whole lot of difference when you're not down so far. Doesn't take much to get the tying run up there. Ball hit out to deep center field, but Gerber's out there, makes the catch. And now there's 2 outs. Tough game for Alex at the bat, 0 for 2, and he hit into a double play. First pitch is outside for a ball. Reklitis pitched a fine game. If we can tie it up, I'm sure he'd come out to pitch the 8th.
Definitely. I would think so. Ever since that 3rd inning really makes it look like one of his worst outings. I mean, it is still with the 3 runs he gave up, but he has been pitching really well. Striking out a lot and not walking really anyone.
His ERA probably went all the way up a little over 1. Another pitch out of the zone. 3-1 is the count. Any way to get on, let's get that tying run to the plate. A mighty swing and a miss. And a ball. Tying run is going to come up.
What a time it would be for Blaine Bradford's. Oh, no, never mind. Jason Sims.
Jason Sims coming up. Sims pitch hitting for Blaine Bradford.
This will be the first time that DeVrez is going to face more than 4 batters in an inning.
Picked a good time.
Yeah. Herzog's now running over at first for Perez.
Herzog is in the game. Gonna pinch run. Don't get picked off, Nick.
Again.
Peyton Anderson running for Jimmy is out at second base. And Nick Herzog running for Alex Perez is at first. And Jason Sims is pinch hitting for Blaine Bradford. First pitch is up high. Sims was 0 for 3 in game 1, did draw a walk and scored in the 7th. Pitch is outside. Pitch out of the strike zone.
Got a chance to put the winning run at the plate.
Right. It's a called strike. Green Bay does have someone warming up in the bullpen. I'll tick into the mitt of the catcher. Payoff pitch right here.
Getting down to the last strike.
Called, strike 3. And that ends the ball game. Green Bay behind Owen DePrez shuts out Sheboygan 3-0. DePrez in the ball game gave up only 3 hits, 2 walks, had 9 strikeouts. He's our winning pitcher. Jared Recolaitis, tough luck loser. He also very effective, allowing only 5 hits and 3 runs. Walked 1, struck out 8. And Lucas, any closing comments before we sign off?
Recolaitis was good, but the Prez was just better, I guess. I mean, he shut down the A's lineup up and down. They only had, 4 total hits through 7 innings? And normally a pretty efficient offense just got shut down by the Blue Ribbons today.
Alrighty, our next game is going to be on Tuesday when Kewaskum comes to town. That'll be a 7:30 start. We look forward to bringing you that game. Again, Sheboygan loses game 1, 10-6, and they drop game 2, 3-0. Hopefully we'll have better results for you on Tuesday. But for Lucas, I'm Mike saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.